What's up? Um, Something that I wanted to talk about is I find when you first start getting into film and like YouTube and all that stuff, you get obsessed with gear. And I find that's such a wrong mindset to have because I definitely went through that as well where I still do. I want to buy a lot of gear, but I think if you're going to invest in anything, you should invest in experiences as a human. You need to live life, Like, you need taste. That's what makes filmmakers different. You need to have your own opinion. You need to have your own style. Like for me, for example, I watched Train Dreams recently, and I really love that film. I love the style. It's how I envision my films to be like. Very slow paced. Cinematography is beautiful. Like I love the style, everything about it. I really like that. Nomadland is a big inspiration for me. Songs My Brothers Taught Me, those are both Chloe Zhao films. Like, I really love that style of filmmaking. Just like experimental, for me, that's a taste that I really enjoy. I don't want to make, I'm not into horror films. I'm not a funny person. I don't make comedies. I'm not that kind of person. So for me, dramas with emotion is something that I really want to do. But as an individual, you need to find that style. You can't just copy and paste whatever other people are doing. If you had like 10K and you want to drop that all on a camera, like I think that's just a mistake. Like go travel, go experience life. Like I base a lot of my filmmaking on, growing up on the reserve or being in the army or struggling with personal identity issues that maybe I'll get into in the future. And I think a lot of my films are going to be based off of that, right? Like I love my community. I love, being indigenous and growing up on a reservation. Like I think there's so much power to that, but there's a lot of struggle with it. And I truly want to have that in film. And that's just my lived experience. Traveling is such a great way to experience shit as well. Like go hike and backpack the PCT, you know what I mean? Like, or Appalachian Trail. Go experience something. Like, you need to live life. You can't just buy gear and expect to be a filmmaker. Like, maybe some people are that talented, but most of the time they have some kind of lived experience that shaped them as an individual. Especially for the young guys or young people out there that are looking into getting the film. I don't want to say like leaving your home is necessary, but I think sometimes experiencing other cultures is important. Like growing up, I didn't think I was ever going to leave the reserve. I thought I was going to live there forever and just be whatever I came out to be. But like in high school, all my friends got accepted to universities and everyone had like 5 offers for whatever. I didn't apply for a single university. I didn't know what the fuck I was going to do. So I like a school counselor from LC Booktook basically forced me to join the army, which is like an Aboriginal program, and I don't think if I didn't do that, I probably wouldn't be where I am today. Yeah, I wouldn't be where I am today if I didn't join the military. I spent 8 years in the army, and it's, what is it, 2025? Like now, like I feel like I'm just an adult, because like I said before, like the army is such a, I don't want to get into that, but if it wasn't for that person that really pushed me to join the army, like I don't think I'd be here. I don't think I'd be a filmmaker. I don't think I'd be doing this. But who knows? Life is all about what ifs. But gotta try to live in the present. But yeah, like all my friends were going to school, and I felt so stupid because I was like, I just didn't care about school. Like I remember, all my friends were smart, like in high school, and they're in like physics and chemistry, and so my dumbass thought it'd be a good idea to do the same thing, but it's made me struggle even more. Like I remember my physics class being my nap class, so I just slept all morning. Obviously, I failed that class. There's a lot of times where I should have not graduated high school, but I got through, and somehow I'm here where I am now. And what was I even talking about? I started talking about gear, and then I ended up talking about this. How the fuck does that make sense? Anyway, try to live life, is what I'm trying to say. You know, anything that makes you kind of scared, you should probably say yes to it. Because once you get through that wall of fear and you do the thing that you never really wanted to do, there's a whole world beyond that. There's no point of holding yourself back ever if you can control that, you know. So I guess that's all I was trying to say. I'm pretty cold. I'm gonna go back and warm up, and hopefully I see you guys soon. Peace out.